And we're just doing our 4th annual run from across the country. So this year it's New York City to Miami. It's our 2nd year to do it. And essentially what we do is this brings our message of teaching people how to go beyond saying thank you for your service all along the East Coast. So it allows us to engage with both veterans and civilians and be able to ensure that the veterans we talk with are in line with the message that we're spreading, making sure we're spreading the right message. At the same time, we're letting other people know just how easy it is and the opportunities they have to do more than just say thank you for your service.
It started in 2014 with a run from the University of Delaware to Houston, Texas, and I was in ROTC. I'm a recently commissioned 2nd lieutenant, and so you know, I'm going to be a veteran someday. They are such an asset to our society, and you know, there's less than 1% of people who serve. There's more than 10% of the United States are veterans, and they have such a huge impact on society, and people don't really necessarily know how to engage with them. And there's this big term that we always throw around, the civilian-military divide, and I didn't really know what it was until I joined the military. And my mother thought that I was going to be in the front lines in Afghanistan, shooting lead down range. When in reality, there's a lot more to the Army. There's a lot more to the military than that. So that's what really fires me up about this, is that we're educating people not just to talk to veterans, but to learn a little bit more about where your tax dollars are going.
There's nothing special about us. We're just a couple of guys and some girls who decided that we had a passion about something. We had 2 legs and we said, hey, let's do something about it. I think the most valuable asset that we as human beings have is time. And that's what we help people understand, is that you don't need money, you don't need a status, you don't need connections. All you need is to dedicate a portion of the 24 hours you're given every single day to people, and that makes those people feel special and makes them feel like they belong in their community. And I think it's a message at large with our community and everybody we engage with. What would it mean if we actually took an amount of time, that limited time that we're given every day, and invested it in people's lives instead of just being on our phones, or instead of just saying, hey, how are you doing, and moving on, instead of really asking somebody how they're doing. And so the response has been really positive in a lot of ways.